Hey guys, it's Troy here back with another mod. This one's called Mario Kart Wii, but you never stop accelerating. And this mod is very similar to 99999cc in a lot of ways because you go really fast, but it actually changes the way the physics work in Mario Kart Wii in a lot of ways aside from just modding the speed. And that is why I want to do this demonstration video before I do a speed run of it, where I want to see if I can beat my 99999cc speed run, which was a little over 53 minutes, the one I set earlier this month. I want to see if I could beat that 32 track speedrun with this mod. And I think it could be done. It's going to be much more difficult because this mod is harder to control, but I really like the potential of what this mod is. So let me explain to you guys. I'm not going to try to win this race at all. I'm just going to explain to you guys how the physics work on this game mode. So if I even have a little bit of speed at all, I can start drifting like that, see? And immediately get myself up to a really crazy speed like that. So that is the first thing to note, is you can drift. As long as you can have a little bit of speed, you can drift and get yourself up to ridiculous speeds right away. So that is the first thing to note. Oh, okay, that was really cool. And then, hang on, let's see if we can do something here. Dang it, I was trying to drift off of that. Yeah, it's wild, it's goofy. You can already tell how fun this is gonna be. Especially because I love stuff like this. So what's so nice about this mod is it's a crazy speed mod that you can even go faster than 400cc, but you also, like, drifting is very important for the speed mod. Like, drifting is key. You gotta drift or else you're not gonna really be able to do much. Like, this is me not drifting around the corner. See how slow I'm going? But you drift and you just build up speed really fast. So it's all about drifting, and just building up speed, and then making sure you're not drifting too quick around the corners. The Quacker has an absurd drift stat and a very low speed stat, so it's the perfect vehicle to make something like this even possible. And in 99999cc, use the bit bike because drifting is irrelevant. You do not want to drift, and it's all about just kind of crashing into the wall before the next corners to slow yourself down to make the corners. While this is actually going to be so fun because I actually get to drift. And there's a couple more things I want to show you guys with the physics. I'll start at the beginning of Sherbetland just to show how weird it is. It's a really weird mod, and I don't fully understand all of it, and I will explain what I mean by that right here. So if I wheelie, watch, the wheelie does not go down. The wheelie just stays up. I'm at 0 kmh. This is not normally possible in Mario Kart. Look at this. I press wheelie once and I stay up. And then if I try to do a 360, this is the fastest I can do a 360 when my wheelie's up. Look at this. It looks so weird. And then I can put it down by clicking the down arrow, but this is the speed you normally move at when you're doing 360s. So I do not understand that at all. And then also you can turn in your wheelies and not lose speed. Watch, like this, see? Just like you can, dang it, on automatic with the spear. You probably have seen that in the Peach Gardens World Records for Mario Kart Wii. But yeah, so you drift to gain speed. Look at this. And then you just fly. So it's gonna be really fun to try this out. And I think it's gonna require a lot more strategy with how to navigate through the courses, which I'm excited for. Clearly, I'm all over the place right now. It's gonna take a little bit of practice before I actually do a speedrun on this category, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be probably a one-off video. Might actually use this in Flounderfest in the future because it's a really fun mod once you get the hang of it. Dang it, I keep just barely failing these gap jumps. I'm not building up enough speed, ironically. Trying to cut too much. But this track's actually really fun for it because there's so much space. And you want to release your mini turbos obviously before you hit the walls. But yeah, you kind of want to like hop a bunch of times and then realign. Whenever you can't make a corner, like right here, I'd like hop, 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 and then turn like that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think it's gonna be a really fun thing to speedrun, and I think the reason why I could beat my 99999cc time is just because I think that there's multiple times in that run where I end up getting really screwed over just by the way that like some of the tracks function, like Maple Treeway and Rainbow Road, and I lose like over a minute to 2 minutes of time. And I think with this mod that won't happen, so I'll be able to pull off a sweet victory and beat my speedrun time. But we never know till we try. I just think it's gonna be a lot of fun to learn how to play the game with this mod enabled, because I'm not kidding, the first like 30 minutes I played this mod when I downloaded it, I was completely incompetent. I was trying to figure out how to control it. And on this next race, I'm actually going to try so you guys kind of see what it's like in action. These first two races, I've been goofing off and trying to show you how the physics work. But now you guys probably have a fairly decent idea of like what this mod entails in general. you drift to gain speed. You could drift at super low speeds and then you reach extremely high speeds in no time. So you want to like stop drifting and then like hop a few times, slow yourself down, then start drifting again. That's generally how to do it. So I'm gonna start drifting, and now I got crazy speeds going. Let's go, let's go. Oh, dang it. This track is a glorified square, so it's actually perfect for something like this. Well, I did not get the trick there despite tricking. I got a low trick without a trick. The Quacker has amazing drift, and it's still not enough to make this happen, to make this work. I'm gonna have to be a little more like honest here if I'm gonna make this work without falling off. Let's see here. Something like, oh, the crab is too strong, man. There. Absurd speeds. I really wish this mod had a speedometer, but regardless, it's going to be super fascinating to see how this shakes up and how it fares against the 99999cc mod. And it's going to be very track dependent. On some tracks, we're going to gain a lot of time, like the more complicated tracks. And then on tracks like the maybe like Luigi Circuit or some tracks that have walls that are easy to get around, I think the 99999cc mod is much better, like Mario Circuit 3, for example. I'll pick a more complicated track so you guys can see how that goes. But my big reason for wanting to do a speedrun with this mod is it's a way to reach absurd speeds, but you also get to like drift. And drifting is one of my favorite parts in the game. Like not being able to drift definitely dubs down the game tremendously. So that's my biggest problem with 99999cc, and that's why I like 400cc so much. And yeah, this is actually a really fun mod as well. I'll try to show you guys how stupid this is. You kind of like never know what's gonna happen when you play some of these mods. Like the first time I ever download a mod and I try it out, like it's always so fun because I have no expectations. Like look at that, I'm all the way up here now. Actually, I'm not gonna get a lap count right now because I skipped a key checkpoint. There's one in the tomb over there. Yeah, see, it's not gonna give me a lap count. That's why I'm in second right now. Now we're gonna be in last. I don't know why it says I'm in third. Yeah, I'm slowly getting to where I'm actually. There we go, 12th place. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. On some parts of the track, you kind of just almost gotta play like normal Mario Kart, like hop, hop, hop here, and then build up speed. Get the wheelie, bounce. Oh, the worst part is hitting walls like this, because you actually get slowed down so much more than 99999cc, just because you're hitting them head on and you can't get your drift speed back up for a little while. You gotta go slow for a bit. Gonna avoid that blue zipper. Well, I couldn't avoid that one. Let's see what this does. Okay. Now we got a lot of speed, which is great. Uh-oh, uh-oh, yes! Perfect. Yeah, you kind of just gotta, right when you hit a wall, you gotta just get to a little bit of speed and then start drifting again. That's the strategy, because once you start drifting, you just get all your speed back. Like right there, see? I was at a super low speed and I started drifting immediately. Boom. That was a terrible Dry Dry Ruins. I'm gonna struggle on this. Okay, so we're gonna do one more track, and the next time you see me play this mod, you'll get to see a speed run that I practice for, versing my 99999cc time. Okay, what do we want to do for the last one? I'm thinking we have to do something that's fun, something where we have a lot of breathing room, and something that, you know, maybe we could do some shortcuts. So let's do Mario Raceway. And I think that what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to use Baby Mario for the handling stat when I actually do the speed run, because that'll actually help a little bit, because the character stats, like, they're not super important in Mario Kart Wii. The vehicles are much more important, but the character stats, they still have a little bit of an effect, and we're gonna want every advantage we can. Alright, watch this. Classic. Oh, too much. Too much. Wow, yeah, this is actually gonna be really hard to control. Hey, that's a good respawn point. I'll take it. And look, I can just drift through the grass, no problem. Come on. Yeah, that worked. That was weird, but it worked. There also is no fast fall enabled on this, like there is on 99999cc, because we normally play that on CTGP. We're not playing on CTGP right now. We're playing on Revolution. So this is not something you could play on CTGP, which makes sense. It changes the physics of the game quite a bit. Oh, that's too far. Okay, no, I'm good. Oh, no, I don't want to be that far. Well, actually, I'm kind of curious if this will count the lap. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. I shot right through the pipe. I don't think it's gonna count. Yeah, it says I'm going backwards. Yeah, I skipped a key checkpoint. What can I do that's crazy right now? I'm trying to do something with the pipe. I'm gonna try to get over the invisible wall. What if we... Okay, I've just been messing around for the last like minute on this track. I want to see if I can like do something crazy with this half pipe right here. Look at that. You can get on top of it. I want to find somewhere in the game where I could just like keep going without hitting any walls, because that way I can really show off the sheer speed you can get to with this mod. It's gonna be an absurd amount of speed. Oh my gosh, I love how I can get on top of the pipe like that. That's so cool. Okay, another cool thing about this mod is like Mario Kart Wii, once you hold A for a couple seconds, you're at max speed for your vehicle, but this mod literally just is like, oh, the vehicles can go to whatever speed you can handle. And imagine if the game actually functioned that way. You'd have to actually let go of A instead of how you normally play Mario Kart Wii, which is just hold A the whole time. So I'm super curious to see if we can beat our time, and I hope you guys are excited for that video. So with that, this is just a teaser for what this mod has to offer, and I look forward to showing you guys a longer video showcasing it in the near future. And with that, enjoy Funky Kong dancing as always, and peace.